Hello, everyone. Hello. This is Captain Soban. Welcome aboard to the Starship and Normal Prize for our first episode of MMO Tycoon 2. I actually forgot what this game was called. But this, for those of you guys that don't know, this is a tycoon game where you're building your own MMO, and basically you have a bunch of these little AI guys that'll play the game, and then you can design a map around them. You can follow them around and kind of like watch what they do and take care of their needs, kind of like if you ever played Sim Theme Park or Roller Coaster Tycoon, where you can like follow the guests and make sure they're happy and do things and whatnot. And the goal of the game is just to build a really cool big MMO, and you get to design your the characters that play, the monsters that you fight. You can design basically anything from like how much health they have, how much mana they have, what abilities they have, what the abilities cost and whatnot. This game is very, very complicated, and it scratches management, tycoon, and people watching itches that I tend to get when I play games. So as you can see over here, right now we're kind of just in the main menu when we start the game. And we have a couple I've made a couple of these guys in the past. If you guys ever watched any recordings or have streams that I've done on the channel, or on the main channel I should say, this is going on the secondary channel. We have the Kara Chronicles, which is when I was kind of like RPing, they were people like exploring a giant desert and on Karak, and I was like making everything Karak themed. We have War is Love, which I don't remember much about that one, and Fighters of Alicia, which I kind of made for a while. But we're going to start a brand new MMO. We're going to start completely from scratch from this series, and this will probably be quite a long series because this game is it's a sandbox game, so we can play for as long as we want, but I actually want to make some progress in this. So I'm hopefully turning this into a YouTube series will help us with some of that stuff. Anyways, the first thing we need to do is name our MMORPG. And I think I'm gonna make this like a sea venture. I don't think our characters can like actually walk in water and stuff like that, but I wanted to make it like maybe sea themed. We will call it Temples of Terrastonia. I was going to say Testonia for a moment, and I'm like, nope, that's not what I wrote. Temples are going to kind of be not necessarily undersea temples, but kind of just like ancient temples. So this is going to be a exploration-focused MMO, and I'll get more into that once we actually get there. And now we need an icon that kind of matches the theme that's going on. And let's see, exploration. This one actually looks pretty cool, where it's like a castle with water. We could probably use that. Alright, and now we have to select the type of MMO. Now, in this game, it's not necessarily super important for the type that you make, but the type of MMO that we make will determine the type of players that play. So, for instance, combat. If we do combat, they will be we'll have lots of people who join, or lots of AI that join the MMO that are very combat focused. They want to go out and fight monsters. Story is like more roleplay focused, where they want to explore the world and kind of figure out the little bits and pieces of what makes the world, the world. And then role playing, or they focus strongly on a theme and encourage high social play. So role playing. So basically these are MMOs that will be focusing on, like, let's say a Halloween theme. Ours is kind of gonna be similar to that, but I want it to be like exploration focused, so we're probably gonna go with story. And then player versus player, if you want to make a MMO that's PvP focused, so that you have like two factions and you'll have like those ones like eventually fight each other, because you can like make that type of MMO if you really want to. Casual, I think, is like a little bit of everything. Social and casual players, so people that don't really play that often and people that come on to just socialize with people. And then of course we have social focused, which are usually very easy MMOs and just focus on getting people to talk to each other. And then free to play, which is very difficult because there's no purchase price for the game, and then there's no subscription. So basically in this game, when people first buy your game, they'll buy the main price, and then after a few days, because I think it's like every 5 or 6 days, a month passes by, and then if the player wants to keep playing your game, they have to pay the subscription fee. I usually adjust these when I start, but that's what these numbers mean. So let's start with story. Actually, each one also starts with a starting technology, which you get by building your MMO. Every like item that you place in the world counts as a patch, and once you place enough, you can apply a big patch, which allows you to get new research points after a while. So combat gives you badges. Story gives you flight paths. So that you can apply those to different parts of the world. Role-playing automatically gives you parties, so people can group up and fight harder mobs. Player versus player starts off with PvP duels. Casual, you get nothing, and social, you start off with friends list. We're gonna go with story, so we can start off with flight paths, and that's kind of the type of MMO I want to make. I kind of want to make like a crashed, almost like a ruined civilization that we're gonna be exploring, and it's gonna focus highly on exploring. So let's go ahead and create. Next, I should say, not create. Now these are the points that we put in for the type of people that we're going to be attracting to our MMO. So as you can see, we have a lot of fluff that attracts theme and exploration type of players. We have a few hugs, which are socializers, a little bit of bling for achievers, and a little bit of gibs for people who focus on combat. And we have a little bit of astroph, I should say, which helps with advertising, which increases the overall amount of players that join. So let's get a little bit more combat, I would say. Just a little bit more. So we have 8% combat. Don't really want to attract a whole lot of achievements and loot, because they're probably not going to like my MMO. Maybe a little bit. Let's focus primarily on theme and exploration. And maybe we don't really need to focus a whole lot of advertising, because I'm going to put the price down some to make the game a little bit harder. Maybe a little bit more combat. So 10% combat bonus, 22% theme and exploration, and 10% socializing. Actually, no, let's flip that around. I want a little bit more socializing than combat. And as we develop our MMO, we'll be able to add more tribute points to these. All right. So we are creating Temples of Terrastania. It is a story-based theme, and those are all of our things. And we're not going to start in sandbox mode, because I do actually want a challenge, and we're not going to play the tutorial, because I have played this before. All right, let's get into the game. Into the void! Turn it down a little bit. Oh my god! Temples of Terrastania. All right, let's go ahead and pause. This is our world map. And each one of these little regions are like little areas that we can unlock, because we have to start off with one region. We could start off on like a lonely island if we wanted to. And we could probably make that like a difficult area, or this could be like an entrance to a dungeon. That would be cool, because we can make our own dungeons and design them. Be quite cool. But we probably want to start off with a decent size first level, or we can make it like 2 of them for our levels as well, for our character levels. But might go with you, I think, for starting off. Actually, this one starting off over here would be pretty nice too. Lots of entrances to other levels. Or other regions, I should say. I like this one over here. So we could start our players off over here and maybe have a town over here. And maybe some threats over here. And like have some stuff over here going on. So what we first need to do is we need to go to, I believe is a network. No, we actually need to go to grid. There we are. And we need to activate this region, which is going to cost $5,000. We currently have $100,000 to start off with, which is a decent amount of money. I will say that the economy in this game is pretty easy, probably because this is a, focus more on creative instead of management. So let's go ahead and buy this, and we want this to only be for regions for people who are at level 1, which means this is like the area where we're going to start. And as we develop more and more and get the players and whatnot leveled up, eventually we'll unlock more areas so that they can have more areas to go to, I guess is what I'm trying to get at. But anyways, first thing that we really need to do before we do anything at all is we need to set our settings. So first thing is first, let's go to, let's see, this is our overview. So this is our general overview. This will tell us how many people are playing, how many subscribers we currently have, their current thoughts, and the world and everything. Ratings, this is how good our rating is compared to other MMORPGs currently on the in the competition in the game. What our buzz is, negative or positive, and how many extra contacts we get a day based off of how popular our, or how many people are talking about our MMO. Advertisement, this attracts more people to your MMO. Levels, the current player level and how many people are there. Subscriptions, the people that are currently playing. Finances, sales, and a loan if we want to take out a loan. So first thing we want to do is we want to adjust this. We're gonna make this kind of difficult. Let's make the purchase price 25 and subscription fee 5. This means that every new player who plays, who finds our game will buy it at $25, and then if they stay, they'll pay us $5 a month to continue playing the game. You can set this to 0 if you want to make this a free game. And I believe there's like a cash shop or something you can set up if you do the free to play mode, but I try to stick with the basics. So this will create an interesting challenge, and also keeping these prices low will attract more customers because they're like, oh, this is a cheap game, I'm going to try it out. So that is all set. Next thing we need to set is the levels and EXP. So in this game, just like in any MMO, your characters gain experience when they do things, when they complete quests, when they kill monsters. They will gain experience and they'll gain money. So we need to go ahead and set up the economy for what we want here at the very beginning. And as we, again, make new regions and whatnot, we can like adjust. Well, this I usually don't adjust once I figure it out because you can like throw the game completely off balance if you adjust this too much. So it's good to get this going at the very beginning. In the game, our characters can only go up to level 20. That is the highest game level. I think eventually they'll probably raise that, but at the moment, that's what we have. So let's see, monsters base EXP that they give us. Let's set that down to, let's go with 20. So 20 and an extra EXP per level. So this is how much extra EXP that the monsters will be receiving. Let's make this down to 15 then. Every time you level up, so a level 1 monster will give 20, then we have 25, 30, 35, all the way up to 110. I kind of like that pattern. That's not a bad pattern, and it's easy to figure out. And then elite multiplier. This is how much more EXP we'll get by killing an elite version of a monster. Let's make that like 3. And then a boss would probably be like 8 times. Because typically with these ones, you'll have a group that are fighting anyways. And then kills per level. This is how many monster kills that are needed in order to level up if you strictly want to just if the player just wants to strictly kill. So let's set base kills to, let's go up 20. And then extra per level would be 8. We can go 5. So it'd be 25, 30, 35, all the way up. So EXP needed 500, 750, 1050, and it gets exponentially higher. Yeah, I think that would work. Let's make base kills a little bit higher though. Make it like 30. There we go. And then extra kills would be like 10. So it'll take a lot of kills by the time you get to like level 200. Level 20. Okay. So this will work. And then power boost per level. This is how much our characters and enemies improve based off of the level it is. So let's make this a little bit lower and set it down to 15%. So level 2 character will be 15% stronger than a level 1. Their level 3 character will be 15% stronger than a level 2, so on and so forth. Alright, and then for quests. Let's see, how many quests to gain a level when it comes to fetch quests? Because we have 2 types of quests we can make. We have fetch quests and hunting quests. Fetch quests is just go to this area and talk to this person. Hunt quests are go to this area, kill these creatures, and then come back and return it. So fetch quests are very easy. So we want those to be quite high. So let's make those like 20. So fetch quest would be 40 EXP and a monster kill is 20 EXP. Okay, maybe not quite that much then. 20. Like, 25? Starts off at 32 and 20. Now it's much better. And then 19 to 20. I want that to be maybe 100. So 242, 110. How many do we need? 220? Let's go 125. So that'd be 193 by the time we're that high up. Okay. That'll work. And then gold reward, it's a fetch quest. That's going to be very low. So 5 gold. Now hunting quests, we'll make those a little bit better. So we'll start off with 15 and then we'll end off with 75 because we still have to go out and kill the items. You're still going to get experience for killing them. And then it will be 15 gold as the turn-in reward. So hunting quest will give you 53 EXP compared to 20. Okay, we might make that a little bit lower. Let's do 20 and 60. There we go. It'll be 66 instead of 20. So it's like 3 times higher. That's not too bad. And then 403 compared to 110. How about we go with 10 and 50? So that's 80. That's 10% of the level and 2% of the level. Okay, we'll go with that. I think that will work. Okay, so that is all set. That is all good to go. Make that a little bit higher. Okay. Let's go ahead and apply. So those are now all set. And now the next thing we need is, what's combat? Oh, monster respawn settings. Let's set respawn settings to 30 seconds. Delay of players are close. Here we go. Features, which we don't have any of these yet, so we can't do anything like that. I believe that's all the main setup we need. Which means now we can actually start designing our town. So, oh, blacksmith. Oh yeah, we can buy weapons. Can we buy, let's see, market stalls allow them to sell their loot for gold. I don't think there's any armor or anything yet in this game. So first things first. And I would like to put down these are flight paths. Oh yeah, I don't think we actually are able to put down our starting area until we start designing some of this area. Okay. I kind of want our area to be a shore area, like around here. Have our town be like here. Has everything for them. We'll have the starting area, I think, be like here, and they can move to the town and then start doing quests of where they want to go. All right, so let's do this. So let's build ourselves a path. One, let's say here to, first actually before we do that, we need to get networking. We need an uplink so we have an internet connection to this area, because right now we have nothing. So boop, let's go ahead and put that in. Let time run a little bit. Here we go. Just to get this area activated. And then time to start designing a little town. So let's go here. And then maybe here. Then here. Here. And there. Okay, so that will be our town. Now we need to put the basic things in so we can get the town actually working, like respawn points. When the characters die in the game, they will respawn here. And this will also allow the developers to fix things whenever they break down or have bug reports. They usually have access through this. We want the coastal respawn point. And we have the feudal respawn stuff that just actually came out not too long ago. So I can't wait to check that out. Let's see. We'll put the respawn point. I guess we could put it here in this corner. There we go. Now, next most important thing is we need an N. The N is where our characters go in to log out. This is their save point, basically. And we'll put the inn over here, and we'll put the tavern right next to it too, because the tavern is the area where people like hang out if they really want to. So let's put you there. Put the tavern right next to it. There we go. Now these things are all like glitchy like this because power hasn't actually gone through yet. In order, the networking stuff hasn't gone through yet, which I need to actually set that up. So you need to come here and go through here, and we'll just, can I connect it back up? Oh. And then connect back up. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. All right, let's let that run a little bit. A very basic town. Oh, and I do have a mod on. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Yeah, I have a mod on that allows the inns to hold more residents because, especially in very early in the game, you're going to get so many new players that they're going to get really ticked off if they have nowhere to log out. So normally these inns are supposed to have 1,000 residents. Mine have 3,000. So yeah. Real money? Oh my god, no. Prives tankards of ale. Huh. Okay. What do you do? We'll just keep that at 0. We'll set the economy all up once the things get established. Let's get the absolute basics going first. Burp, burp, burp. So next we have the inn so people can log out. We have the tavern so people can hang out. We have the respawn point so the developers can actually work. And if people die in the game, then we can get them back alive, basically. Next we need... next we need a blacksmith shop so that when our players get enough money, they can get better weapons and survive out in the wild a little bit better. Boop, 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 boop. We need coastal blacksmith, please, to keep the theme going. Let's see. Let's put the blacksmith over here. Boop. Now next we need a potion shop so people can buy healing potions and whatnot so they can survive in a battle a little bit better. Let's put this like all the way over here. And then after that we need market stalls so they can sell their goods. And this one, I want to keep it close to the center. So we'll put the market stall on the opposite side of the blacksmith. There we go. And I think that's everything that we need for the main ones. I do want to make a landmark though. Mechanical landmark? Oh my, it's a giant wrench. Indeed. How about a sturdy landmark? We'll put this baby... I guess we can put it over here. This will not only help people hang out a little bit more, but it'll allow me to have a couple quests to have people go to that area. Just either for questing or just for hanging out, provide a little bit more traffic to the city. Okay, and now the next thing I need to do is we can actually go ahead and upgrade because we got enough stuff down. We can upgrade to 1.0, which allows us to get our starting point. And officially release the game, even though it's definitely not ready to be released. So let's get our starting point. I want it to be... Oh yeah, the feudal one is available, which is nice. Elegant, fearless, corrupted. Ooh, I like the magical starting point. Or it looks like it's a waygate. That's cool. Will that make sense with the theme that we have going on? Yeah, we could have a lot of magic and stuff going on. So have you down here. There we go. Now, until I actually turn this baby on, I don't think we're going to actually have anything going on. Because even though we've released it, I don't think there's any way to actually have people come in until we officially open it up. So, the next thing I want is an NPC. And we will be making our own NPCs, but that's probably going to be in the next episode. These ones are going to be... there's a lot that's going to be going on in this series. There's a lot of designing, a lot of fun things to do. So for now, we will have a Aloya. Do I want to do that, or do I want to start designing these? Just want to put one there. We still have the city design. Okay, so we will start getting the quests and stuff going later on. I do need to make a path though. There we go. Path to the starting zone. There we go. And we'll need to figure out like how I want this to go. Like we could have another city over here, but we'll figure it out. Now we need to make this city quite attractive. And I apologize about the barking. Parents are currently swapping out the dogs. It's feeding time for the dogs. Alright, Pine Forest. This is supposed to be more of a coastal city, but it is possible we could make like a pine forest behind it. We have a bunch of mushrooms back here, which is kind of interesting. And we could grow the mushroom grove some, like have it go like over here. There we go. Oh, we also have swamp as well. How do I want to do this? I think for the player map, I definitely want to keep going this way. It's possible we might split it off here and go up there for more exploring and then down here for the next area. So, because of that, we might make this area over here all swamp. There we go. Maybe make this entire area swamp. And we can have a couple landmarks here that we can explore. Alright. And then the pine forest can be here. Like pine forest can be like the rest of the map. Boop, 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 boop. There. Oh my god. That is gigantic. Dip, 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 dip. Yeah, they definitely changed this a little bit. Interesting. Make this a little bit denser. There we go. Now you can't see anything. Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay, so it definitely made it a little bit easier to do some of this advanced stuff now, which is nice. But I do want to maybe not make this so dense. It's fine. It's all fine. Now small plants. Oh yeah. Oh wow, they actually made this a whole lot easier. Nice. Now we can just brush everything. Doop, 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 doop. Oh my god, this is so much easier. I'm so happy they did this. Boop, boop, boop. You. Scale you up. Brush radius much smaller. Density much further away. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. All right. Boop, 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 boop. Oh my. You delete. 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 At least we get our money back for doing this type of stuff. Boop, 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 boop. No, I don't care about you. And delete. All right. Note to self: next time I do this, be sure to do the brush and then do the road. There's so much grass everywhere now. Okay, that kind of works all right. I need to actually make the grass a lot smaller than what it actually is. I made the grass a little bit too big. So, yeah, we need to make you like that, much more dense. Variation, doop doop doop. Good. Angle variation. A scale variation needs to be about the same. Okay. Now we start painting. With all of the grass. And try not to get it on the road this time. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, you'd think most of your development time and development money in an MMO goes to character development and I forget what you call it, like dungeon development. Nope, it all goes to a grass, making it very, very thick. Thick boy grass. I love the thick boys. It looks a lot better. Boo, 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 boo. Boop. Boo, 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 boo. Boop. It's only costing like 5,000. Okay. So much grass. Let's see how it looks. I mean, it does look a lot better having all that grass over there. Not gonna lie. So I definitely want to keep it. But we don't honestly need like all of this grass. Especially over here on the beaches. So let's go ahead and get rid of a good chunk of it. Which is going to give me my money back. There we go. We'll make the scenery a little bit better, but at least we have the basics of what we want. All right. Okay, now, do I want to make like small grass in here? I kind of just want to get rid of the grass in here. Let's make, oh god, not that big. Decent radius. Let's get rid of all this grass in here. There we go. Oh god, I keep hitting the wrong button. And now we need to actually build our city. So, let's see what kind of... let's get a well going. Get a couple wells going, actually. Let's have one over here. One over here. Or not wells, but fountains. Probably could put a well. I think like a really tall well. Let's see what else we want to put here. We want to put like one of these houses, but we don't want them to be gigantic. Boop. 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 That will work. Let's build this. Put this like right here. I have some of the quest guys stand there, I guess. We have tents we can put up. Oop. Oop. Oh god. Oh god. Not what I wanted. Get rid of you boys. There we go. Oh yeah, we still have to put rocks in. Is there like any other thing that we can really get? I think at the moment, no. I think we actually have to do some more research in order to get better things. So, let's put a canvas right there. Maybe one somewhere over here, maybe. Get a few more houses. Maybe get some sort of meeting center over here in the middle. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. We can have one of these, like over here, maybe. And maybe more tents, like over here. There. Oh, we need like a giant windmill in the middle. Maybe not that big. Shrink that down a little bit more. Okay. Now we need trees. Let's go up palm trees. Oh, indeed. Oh, indeed. Okay. I just want singles. Boop. 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 We're just gonna place them all willy-nilly. Look like it's a little bit festive. And then we're gonna start doing the same thing over here. Let's put them a little bit all over the place. That's amazing. Doot, 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 doot. I don't need you. I need you to delete, and you to delete as well. Not that one. It's fine. There's like 50 million of them. Everything is all hunky-dory. There. Okay. And then we could put a couple over here. There we go. All right. It's looking pretty good. We definitely need some grass or something over here. This is like definitely missing something. Oh yeah, here we go. Boop. Let's put some of these carts in. Oh yeah, we definitely want a couple of them in here too. There we go. Let's rotate around. All right. Light posts. I would like to make light posts a little bit bigger, please. Thank you very much. I'm gonna put them. We can put this one like here. This one over here. Boop. Didn't know you could do something like that. Cool. I love how creative you can get with this. Boop, 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 boop. Light post. Okay. Couple boxes of storage for the tavern. Couple of those. Burr, burr, burr. Burr, burr, burr. Festival decorations. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'll be fine. All right, now we need to add probably more glass. What kind of grass do we want? Let's go with flowers, and we definitely don't want it to be that packed. Holy crap. Let's do single flowers, please. Thank you very much. Then we can make things all beautiful. Boop, 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 boop. Also, I don't know if my phone is picking up, but my phone's kind of buzzing right now. And if it is, I apologize. Go ahead and actually put it on my lap. I was messaging a friend of mine before I started recording, and she finally responded, so I'll be checking those once I get done. Boop, 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 boop. I was just checking up on a friend, kind of figuring out what she was up to. You know, how friends do. It was like, hey, how's it going? What have you been up to? All that fun jazz. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, and we can beautify this up a little bit. And now the last thing I think we really need is just a bunch of grass, honestly. So you, I want you to make you like really small like I did the other stuff. There we go. And we're just gonna fill this entire area in with grass. We could probably use the brush ability. Don't want it to be that big, so very, very... Oh. We want it to be that packed, but we don't want it to be that big. There we go. Scaling, we want it to be very small. Wish it could be a little bit more dense than that, but it'll do. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Let's stick with just singles. And we will plot in every single blade of grass. Oh god! Well, that tree has grass now. Oh my god. Yeah, my friend's name is Ash, the one who was trying to message me. She had a... I don't exactly know what you would call it. She's very emotional, we'll say that. And her emotions can literally change on the dime, and sometimes her emotions will change for no reason. Doesn't quite know why. Like a couple days ago, she was telling me how she had these thoughts of not... And I probably... I'll keep it PG. But basically, signs that sounds like she's like has a lot of depression, even though she doesn't. It's just sometimes her brain gets in weird moods. Then like the next day, she's like back to normal. I kind of relate to what's going on with that. I don't really get depressed or anything like that. But I definitely have these days where I just feel really, really feminine. Where I want to get my nails done, I want to get my hair done, I want to hang out with ladies and like have slumber parties and whatnot, and then the next day I'll just be completely normal. Part of it I think is because of the fact I'm gender fluid and demisexual, which I'm going to make a video on that on the main channel, explaining that a little bit more, because a lot of people don't quite understand what that means, and a lot of it is just because of being demisexual. Oh god, I did it again. Basically, there's like a 0.1% of the people in the world that actually have my sexuality, so it's very, very difficult to get advice and like help. I'm trying to figure out like what this means. But basically, for those of you who don't know what it means that um, even though I am a straight guy, I don't have a physical desire for women, which basically means like every woman, no matter how hot they look, I did that in air quotes, they look completely normal to me. Like a hot woman, aka or quote unquote a hot woman, or what I call a very good looking woman, looks the same to me as a woman who isn't that good looking. So, and because of that, I don't really flirt. Uh, I don't really like try to do that type of stuff with women because I don't see it. So it makes finding a romantic partner a really, really fun challenge. We'll just say that. And yeah, definitely been dealing with that a lot. I've been learning a lot about it this year, and I definitely want to make 1 or 2 videos on it to kind of explain that a little bit. So people who wonder why I talk about mermaids or talk about like super cute things all the time, it's like, because of my sexuality, man. I don't see hotness. I only see cuteness and romantic, so that's the only thing my brain registers. It's been fun. It has been fun. Is this going to be one of those like therapy games where since there's a lot of things to do and watch, we're just going to be talking about my life? Is that what the series is going to be? I mean, you always need your help no matter where you can get it. So, yeah. Okay, we still have this area over here to go. But yeah, I've been dealing with that a lot, and I end up getting romantically desperate with some of my friends. And don't mean to, but it's just like, I really, really desired that, and you're really cute, and yeah. I've definitely learned the hard way to not do that to women. That is a bad thing to do, no matter how badly you want to fangirl over her. But again, Ash, who I've been messaging the last couple days, she's really cool. She has she has her own family, her own husband and her own kids, so she's doing really well, and I'm happy that I've been able to like meet her and whatnot. Oh god, that's fine. That's all fine. This is fine and dandy. But let me guys know if you want me to keep like ranting on about this stuff. I love talking about it because again, I'm still really, really learning about it, and I would love to share it on the internet. But I don't know if anyone's like actually interested in those type of subjects. I would imagine so, because like every single person I talk to at work has always been super interested when I bring up the subject, so who knows, maybe I might make it a thing. As we plant more and more grass. I'm so glad this grass only costs $10. Otherwise we would majorly be going through our budget right now. Alright. Let's add a few more flowers over here. There we go. Small and big flowers. Cute. Okay. I think that's good. I think that is... Oh my god, we still got more to do. Put this down to 0.2. Oh, you weren't that small? Were you like 0.5 then? I think you were 0.5. Nope, you weren't that big. You're gonna be that. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. Burp, 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 burp. Burp, 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 burp. Alrighty. Boop. Okay. I think that's gonna do it. Yeah, this will work just fine. We got plenty of grass. Still have some areas for like other like buildings and whatnot we want to put in, but it definitely, it looks like it would be a fun thing to explore. But anyways, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this first episode here. We still have a lot to do. We still have to create our characters, create our enemies, create our spawn points for our enemies, create our quests. Then we can finally open. Oh my god, I still have to fix some of these palm trees. But yeah, our first hour, this is what our first little map looks like. And probably this is what this series is probably going to be, where we have 1 or 2 episodes where we're designing a region, maybe 1 or 2 episodes where we watch the characters like do their stuff and then design the next region, so on and so forth. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please leave a like. If you like what I do, consider subscribing, and I'll check you guys out in the next video. Until then, this is Captain Soban signing out.